Dear Buttercup, as you can see from my dress, I'm really, really ready for India. This is a dress that I got from one of my good friends, and I just find it really beautiful and so lovely, and I couldn't help wearing it for this video. I didn't expect that I would be writing to you so soon. I thought that my next letter or postcard would come from when I'm already traveling. However, while I was doing my research, I found a lot of interesting information that was quite new for me. And I was thinking, like, okay, one day when you are watching these videos, either you won't remember any of this because it's been so long and you're getting senile and stuff, or by then you will have gone to 100 weddings in India because you fell in love with the country and you decided to travel there for a few years. And then you're gonna think like, oh my gosh, she had really no clue what she was doing. Either way, it should be an interesting video to watch. So here comes my second letter to you. Dear Buttercup, today I'm going to tell you about how I'm preparing my gift for an Indian wedding. I've been invited by a really good friend to her brother's wedding. So the problem is, I don't know either the groom or the bride, which makes it really difficult to pick the perfect gift for them. And when I asked my friend, like, what should I give them? Like, can I give money? Should I give some specific gift? What's the tradition? Well, her answer was extremely sweet. It was something like, oh my gosh, the biggest gift that you can give is that you're coming to India. Like, you're coming to the wedding and you are going to be there and you shouldn't worry about it at all. Yeah, as I said, really, really extremely sweet, but not very helpful. So I was like, all right, I've been to weddings before. Admittedly, most of them were Hungarian weddings, or at least one of the people were Hungarian. But still, I can come up with a gift to give. And my first choice was this life tree. Well, I call it a life tree, but it's actually two trees growing together in love and melting into each other. And I thought it's a lovely gift at a wedding. So why not? Also, to be honest, it was a really easy choice because a friend of my mom makes these beauties and she just has magical hands. I have one of my own and I love it. So I was really hoping that they would love it too. And if I sound like I'm trying to convince myself that this is the right choice, then that's because I am trying to convince myself that this is a great gift. But I wasn't really sure. So I asked some other friends. And by that I mean like friends that you ask when you're insecure about something and you are not getting answers. So I turned to YouTube, Google, ChatGPT, and I did get some interesting pieces of advice. One of the first was that I shouldn't give gifts at an Indian wedding that are of color black or white. Yeah, at that point I got even more insecure, but I decided, okay, if I'm supposed to give gifts that are red, gold, yellow, because those are bright colors that bring luck, while black and white are like, I guess they are unlucky colors for some reason, then I'm just gonna also add something that's a nice red color. And I picked this secret box. It's also a souvenir from Budapest. So once again, it's a nice memory that they can like look at and remember that they had a crazy Hungarian girl at their wedding. Yeah, I hope they will love it. You see, I'm so enthusiastic that I'm forgetting that I'm actually trying to write you a letter. Dear Buttercup, in the box, I will put some Hungarian forint. From my research, I also learned that in India, it's considered auspicious to give monetary value ending in 1. Well, that's quite difficult in Hungary because since 2008, we don't use like 1 forint coins in Hungary. So to fulfill this requirement, or to make sure that I'm giving this kind of lucky amount, I went through my old memories and I found one forint lucky coin from my middle school graduation. So here it is, one Hungarian forint. I'm going to put it in the box. And I really hope that it brings them luck because, well, I've had it for a while and I'm lucky enough in general. So maybe it truly is a lucky coin. By the way, the other Hungarian forint banknotes that I'm putting in the box, they are more of a symbolic value because, well, Hungarian forint is not a safe choice of currency. There is huge inflation here, and yep. So why am I even doing it? Because I also wrote them a letter, and in this letter, I explain everything that I'm explaining to you right now. And also, I'm inviting them to Hungary because I really hope that one day they will also visit me, and then I can return the favor. And well, yeah, at least I can show them around, and maybe it can be one of their many honeymoons. I don't know. I think people should never stop going on honeymoons. Then the last one I'm also a bit insecure about. In a red envelope, because the color, I also put some money in a more secure currency. And I'm not going to disclose the value because that's not something that you should know. But to my Hungarian brain, it really feels that it's too little. Because in Hungary, it's usual to give enough to pay for whatever you are invited for at the wedding. Like usually in Hungary, that's a dinner and drinks and, the whole celebration. And in addition to that, on top of that, you give some more, which goes towards the honeymoon or it goes towards whatever the couple is collecting for. And yeah, here I'm going to India for a wedding. So we are talking about an over the top wedding, like, 2 days, lots of meals, lots of parties, like a hotel stay. That's like crazy. My brain just cannot process it really. So I felt like, obviously, I should give a lot more money. However, a good friend from India, this time for real, not talking about my other friends, explained to me that the key is reciprocity. So if I'm invited to a wedding, I'm just there to have fun and enjoy myself. And when it's my turn to get married, then I'm supposed to invite them back. I see a few problems with this. Firstly, I don't even know if I'm going to get married. And secondly, if I do get married, I'm likely to elope or have a tiny, tiny ceremony just for like really close friends and family. I'm just that kind of person. So in the end, I picked an amount that my Hungarian brain doesn't find shamefully little, but hopefully also the newlyweds can accept. I've also learned from the internet that the presentation of the gift is considered quite important too. So I'm going to put everything in like red and gold colors, so it looks pretty. Some other interesting tips that I learned is that once I give the gifts, I should use both hands. Like, that seems so strange for me, but it is supposed to show respect. I don't know if it's true. I really hope that I will be able to talk about this with friends in India and the people I meet, and they will tell me whether I'm right or wrong, because at this point, yeah, no clue. I've also learned that giving sets of 4 is considered really unlucky. No clue why, but since I'm not giving any sets of anything, I didn't worry about it too much. And there was also one piece of advice that kept popping up everywhere, And I really hope that it's obvious to anyone who is traveling to India and they are aware of it. Like, you shouldn't give, for example, any leather products, like gifts made of leather, since the majority of the population in India is Hindu and they are mostly vegetarian or even vegan. So it would be extremely inappropriate to give such a gift. But it never came to my mind anyway. And yeah, I already have so many friends from there that I wouldn't do something that stupid. Let's hope I'm not doing anything as stupid. And let's hope that they are going to like these gifts. And yeah, I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to participate. Well, not quite, actually. 2 days ago, my friend sent me a video of a short dance that I'm supposed to learn because we are going to perform, because that's also a thing that everyone is performing at an Indian wedding. And I'm not a very good dancer, and it's really last minute, so I shouldn't be making this video, but I should be watching that video and dancing in front of my mirror. So now I'm going to finish. Dear Buttercup, I hope that I made you laugh when you are rewatching this. And now I'm running and I'm going to do some dancing.